I don't know, man. I wasn't feeling real good about that one. Stuck at 12 again. Notre Dame 10, and now I got to sit and watch BYU and Texas Tech and Georgia and Alabama play in conference championship games. And by the way, no guarantee after those teams play each other that you're in. I'll tell you who is in. Notre Dame. Notre Dame's not sitting up there sweating. They're going to be in. They're getting in.
I don't think they're guaranteed to get in, but I would be stunned if Miami jumped them.
Boy,
that would be the most.
They're so busy when they talk about Notre Dame and the winning streak that they've had and the way they've beaten everybody since their losses early in the year. They never talk about their losses. And all I do is hear about Miami's 2 losses. It's just
I just don't see how at this point.
No, you're on the outside looking in, and it doesn't feel good.
It looks like Miami's going to be the first team out of this thing, which is crazy. Couldn't catch one more break.
You know what, Woody? It's like you got inside the gate, but you couldn't get inside the house. It's
and
like
the difference
you get
between,
to kind of watch through the window what's going on, but you can't get inside.
Look at the difference between getting in the playoff and I don't know what's the next tier bowl game? Something in Orlando or Tampa or
the letdown. Woody, I've been trying to stay away from it. The letdown.
That stings, man.
The letdown. And by the way, the other part of it is now the guys start talking to marketing guys and their agents and saying, hey,
guys will drop out.
Well,
they should.
You got 3 guys probably going to go in the first round.
Yeah, those guys shouldn't play.
Hey, man, I gave everything. If we're in the – and they would. Knowing one of those guys really well in Reuben Bain, who's just had a great career.
Look, it's flat out better for Miami's business that these guys get drafted high. Right.
It is,
but
but
risk them getting hurt in the the Gator Bowl or whatever. I don't know where they end up, but
and now the question is, what other guys? Let me ask you: does your quarterback stay around for the Orlando Bowl?
I would think so. I would think Carson would play.
Okay,
he's like from what I was looking at, Joe. And again, I'm not a quarterback evaluator, but he might be like a second day type guy. So I don't see what he would necessarily have to lose by playing. But if you're getting drafted in the first couple of rounds.
So I'll give you one. Does Maui Noah play at right tackle?
No, I wouldn't think so. Would you?
No.
If you were his dad, would you say, hey, you get out there and you play with your team one more game?
No. Those days are done.
They are done.
Well, if you're by the way, if you're considered to be a top 3 tackle or number 1 guard, according to, by the way, it's great for him. Because they're looking for guys who can do both.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really? I mean,
look, God forbid the guy, his
somebody roll up on him,
or something like. Like you can't risk that.
There's no way. I'm with you on that. And now, what about the guys that haven't been happy?
The disgruntled?
The disgruntled are gone.
I don't think they play in the bowl game either. The disgruntled.
So anyway,
if you have plans that you're leaving. I don't think you're playing, right? Because won't you be just about gone by that point with the way that this calendar works?
I will just tell you this. On the other side of this, Mario wants to play that game because he wants all his young guys to get a chance. Now, all of a sudden, those backup pass rushers who are playing a lot, they get to be frontline guys. Some of your younger receivers,
hey, man, it's still good to win that game. Whatever game it is, they're not going to play some pushover team. Like, it is good to win.
It's just not the same. No. The jump now from that college football playoff and getting to play in one of those games where everybody's going to play. If you're the number 1 pick overall, you're going to play in that game.
Well, since the thing expanded, it really has watered down that ball field. But
you're not those other bowl games. There's a place for them. I don't want to kill the bowl games. I don't.
Is there, though?
Yeah, for the reason I'm talking about.
There's a lot of them.
I'll tell you what. Well, I don't know about all of them.
There's a lot of low-end bowl games.
We'll ask.
We're letting every 6-win team get in.
We may get Mario on after the recruiting period this week.
I'm sure he's going to be fired up about it.
He's going to want his guys. He say, hey, man, this is good practice for us. Get a chance to play some young guys, and, their offensive line's getting wiped out.
The real question, I think this will be interesting to ask, Dan Radakovich, who's coming on the 8 o'clock hour, is what do you do about scheduling moving forward here? If you find out that they're not going to take their game with Notre Dame head-to-head into account.
They're playing Notre Dame next year. So
I know, but what's the point? Like, what's the point of continuing to schedule these games in the future is what I'm saying. Like, if they're not going to count it, essentially, then what are we doing? Why not just schedule? We were talking about this last night during a basketball game. Why not schedule, the bottom feeder teams of the MAC and Conference USA?
So you know what people are going to say? You want? I can answer.
I know that those games are good for business. I know they're exciting.
No,
fun.
okay. You tried to get it. I wasn't going to say that. I knew you thought I was going to say that.
All right, what are you going to say?
I'm going to say have a better job in your conference.
But wouldn't you
win your games?
But you would have been healthier heading into conference play. Is my point. You played a very tough non-conference schedule.
Okay,
right? You ended up banged up. The bye weeks were screwy this year.
You think they lost? Wait a sec. Are you saying they lost to SMU and Louisville because they were banged up?
I think it's played a role.
Oh, get out of here.
I think it played a role in those games.
Out of here. That's weak.
You don't think that played any role in those games?
That's weak. Did I say the F word?
I think you did.
That's weak.
Well,
that's not why they lost.
Okay, well, that's.
And by the way, they didn't lose to SMU because they were injured. Penalties and turnovers.
I know the play.
Okay,
but that stuff played a role.
But you coming out with that? Well, don't come out with some weak sauce.
My point is, why are you scheduling these games if they are going to have no impact? That's my point. Like, all right, throw the injury thing out. If you played, Miami, Ohio, and Southern Miss, and all these, play a bunch of crap teams going into conference play.
Oh, Woody,
then. Make the SMU game your Super Bowl instead of Notre Dame game. I don't know about you,
but I think most Canes fans, I can't speak for all of them.
I think
especially
most
if they're
Canes
salty
fans today want to be in the playoff.
Canes fans are going to go, you know what? I enjoyed kicking Notre Dame's ass at Hard Rock Stadium. You know what? Having the Gators down there and beating them up the way we did, we like that. That was good.
I think a lot of Canes fans today would like to be in the playoff.
Well, you're just all right. I'm not surprised. Your take, I'm not surprised.
No, hey, man,
I just disagree.
So you think they should keep scheduling all these big teams in the non-conference, even though they're not going to count the head-to-head?
Well, I know Mario wants to keep playing Florida. He wants Florida on the schedule.
No, Florida's
every year.
not. They're never going to play Florida again. That'll never happen.
Okay.
That one's done. Florida's done.
You're going to an extra conference game now. I do know that.
Yeah, Florida's done. They're not going to be on this schedule.
Going to 9 ACC games. I don't know, man. I get it. I mean, I understand Duke tried to do it. It backfired on them. Although maybe it didn't backfire if they win this
schedule
game.
Like Ohio State. Ohio State played Texas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did.
Texas
game
was
of the
ranked,
year.
Though. Weren't they ranked 2 or something to start the season? Was that 1-2? That game?
That guy's
2-3 or something?
That guy's whining too. That's weak whining right there in Texas. Weak. Then trying to take a little jab at Miami. All right. Hey, maybe you're right. Maybe Canes fans out there going, just give us FAMU and who else we get in there. Maybe we'll get a FAU or FIU on the schedule. Hell, we'll just save money. Just do it here.
I'm just frustrated right now because if you have the two teams right next to each other in the final poll.
Please don't throw out that they were injured.
All right, but you have the teams right next to each other in the final poll. They played each other. They played each other head to head. And you're going to say it doesn't matter enough to move Miami ahead of them.
All right.
Then what are we doing?
All right, but can you leave the other stuff when you make your points and
no injuries? No.
They're injured a couple games here in the Final Four. Didn't seem to affect them.
No, they got healthy towards the end. They're trending up.
All right. Way to watch your team. Hey, we got to go to break here, man. We got a lot of stuff to get to here this morning. Dan Radakovich will join us early 8 o'clock. All right, boy, you are company.
Oh, come on, man. They were saying that during those losses. They said they were banged up.
Nobody said.
I didn't just invent that this morning.
Yeah, you did. You tried to throw in. Like, you think you're going to have all your guys for every game? Get out of here. That's not why they lost to SMU. That's not why they lost to Louisville, because they were injured. They had depth on this team. They were fine. That's weak. But you use it.
The point
you use it, and I know I started saying name if somebody would agree with you. Hey, right now I want to talk to you about something that's a lot more important here beside. Hey, Woody, keep your thoughts though there, man. You are on it today, brother. You are on it today. Just stick to the Notre Dame Miami thing. That's all. Stick to that. You're fine.